hate it.
I'm on air right
Henny didn't tell me. Henny didn't tell me.
Yeah, I just picked. Yeah. Nah, tap into the cast.
It's a different shirt though. It's a different shirt.
That's why I stood in the middle. You know
Yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's not gonna happen again. Yo, what's shirt you?
We got a group chat or something.
Yeah, something got happen. Yeah, you can't do this no more.
This is literally the same Al
It's
and
not
Neiman Marcus.
It's not. I got my shit this morning, man. I just did what I could.
I
You feel
bought
me?
this about a month ago, so I'm good. Back to the battles though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Last night happened. You seen a lot of battle rappers didn't want to talk because they was focused, they was motivated.
Is it that?
They didn't want to put they didn't want to put their foot in my people.
A lot of people was not talking the week before last because they was focused. And I think 50% of the board got 30. I'm just here for stats. I'm just here for
you the stats guy.
I'm just here to bring
the
some
stats.
stats. I'm just here to bring some stats to the table.
Okay.
It was 8 battles last week, 4 people got 30.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I'm just a messenger.
Well, look, I
So
feel.
whether I'm talking or not, I'm sorry.
I do feel like they was silent, trying to kind of prove a point.
Right.
You know what I noticed though? 6 out of 8 of these people have been the bad guys of battle rap at some point or another. People love to criticize
Jakkboy.
Cortez, love to criticize Jack, Drugz. Prep had to fall off at one point. All of them except for Geechi,
It
who's
really
a
feel
fan.
like there's something you got to prove table.
Yeah. So I think that's what it was, because the happiest people at the table was clearly Rum Nitty and Geechi Gotti, who are still fan favorites in this situation.
But you know what I mean? I will say this though. What's battle tonight? Let's get straight to that. Was Sue Sharp? Now he in deep thought.
See the analysts in me want to go Cortez and Jakkboy.
Henny.
I'm gonna go with Geechi and Swamp, man.
Why you think that's gonna be battle tonight?
I just feel like they spent a lot of time together, so they just got certain things, and you know what I mean. At the same time, it's a competitiveness with that. Yeah, we friends, but I still fuck you up. You know what I mean? I think that's right there. And Swamp got a lot to prove. Geechi, the most consistent, scariest nigga in this tournament right now. So I think that's the one for me.
Now, Surf, will that battle get personal?
Wait. You can't get in the question without the question. Battle of the night.
I mean, same answer as you.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Cortez and Jack?
Cortez and Jack. I said it already though. So
Why?
I think they did the best last week. So that heightens their, you know what I mean, their position for me. Jakkboy and Cortez have performance tonight.
Do last week have anything to do with this week? Does last week affect this week at all?
Expectations. I think it does, because last week, right, when Jakkboy battled T-Top, everybody said T-Top about to watch him, bro. It's about to be 30.
Right.
2-1 cleared. 80% of the fan vote went to T-Top prior to going there. And when Jakkboy did what he did, they were surprised. Oh shit, this is Jack. This is Jack that lost back.
Yeah.
So that probably gave him extra for the battle. Now this time we expected that. You showed your hand. You rate. I'm saying that could help him or hurt him.
It hurts you.
He doesn't have the shock value, the surprise factor. So now he got
surprise no more.
no surprise. We know what you do.
I feel like the battle that matters the most from last week to this week is KCJ versus Prep. Both of them coming back with something to prove. Prep feel like he went light his first 2. KCJ got a lot of criticism saying that she wasn't on one when she said she took her foot off the
Micro
gas.
tap into that battle though. Who wins?
Between Prep and Casey,
I got Casey 2-1.
got Prep 2-1.
I got Prep.
I think I got.
But you want to talk when the camera's off? What you want?
Nah, we can talk now.
You want to talk when the camera's? Let me know if you want to. You want to talk when the camera's off?
We
The talk is different. What you want to do?
That's 100.
100?
That's fine.
Oh, y'all just did that? Okay,
for sure.
okay.
50 something.
I do 50 on Merlin. I definitely do 50.
I
That's a
genuinely,
fact.
I just think that
I'm gonna pull up on your after show too to make sure everything's good.
I think that Prep likes to put the cart before the racehorse. You know what I mean? And he says a lot. You know what I mean? And I think that Casey's smart enough to be like a learner. Like she's gonna watch what she did and do something different because of what she did wrong.
Yeah.
Like in somewhere.
But what did she do wrong? I mean, again, there's a lot of commentary.
She knows.
What did she? Can we talk? What did she do wrong?
Whatever Casey felt like she did wrong, you won't. I don't feel like you'll see that this week. That's just how I feel.
She said she took her foot off the gas, so you know what I mean. She gave the lighter side of her bars in the situation.
Who wouldn't? Again, if you go back to the battle with her and Twerk, she won.
That's Twerk. You keep stabbing him.
But she won when she said, "Yo." So what more she got to do? She could have said A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
You have to do a lot.
Hey, yo, that shows if you got the eye of the tiger. If you a champion, you don't let your foot off their neck.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not saying she's not a champion, but she realized this week, same situation, guarantee it's going to be
Now,
a different
what if
result.
she had bombs within that battle? I'm like, okay, since I won already, I can say that for the next week.
That's a fact. I feel you.
I don't think she. I don't
what
think
I
Casey,
would've done.
I don't think Casey runs on a fly like that to take some. I think it's
Oh, okay.
personally. I think it's per battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I genuinely think it's per battle, and my thing is this. If Casey had any problem, it was first round.
Okay.
You might I would like to assume we're gonna see a more comfortable Casey walking in here because it's like, oh shit, I ain't got twerk. I would be, you know what I mean? I would be very, very excited to be walking in here and battling anybody besides twerk. I feel like she should have, like, let's be real, her chances of winning, like if that was a percent, are way higher today than it was last week.
That's a fact.
Casey should be excited.
But I feel like I've been doing my due diligence, you know, tapping in multiple people, even, you know, doing an online chat on Caffeine, and you're probably one of the first people that's not a lady that says they got Casey winning.
I'm also like, listen, I like stats. I like to pay attention to things. Casey
what's the stat on this one?
She has not lost to a man yet.
How many times has she battled a man, though?
That means she's 100%. Whatever number you want to put on it, 5,
You talking about URL?
It does not, she is 100%.
You talking about URL? Shout out to Casey, much love to Casey. You talking about URL?
It's the only place that matters.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
It's the only place
that is a fact, though. She get this win off. She definitely,
she is 100%.
She's definitely a man killer.
100%
like this
against, like as of right now, she's a man killer.
Oh, since you a stat guy, to the consensus, based on the stats, you say Swamp hasn't lost to a man on URL. Released footage. So Swamp should beat Geechi Gotti?
You're taking it into a whole nother dynamic.
What are we doing? Come on,
different
sir.
dynamics.
What we doing, sir?
It's different dynamics and aspects per battle. Every battle has its own specs.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You go with this. You do your due diligence.
Casey, J, and Prep, they have their own specs to their battle.
Yeah.
And she is very, very capable of beating her. Like,
yeah.
I'll take Prep's word. Let's take Prep's words because I noticed in the face-off that Prep said twice actually because he said it to Swave and then he said it to Casey. He said if you was asked last week,
you're gonna be asked this week.
What makes the difference? So if we got that Prep 2 weeks ago, why does Prep turn into Super Saiyan Prep this week?
Oh, so you're saying you're using Prep's words against him? Ooh.
I feel like Prep know what he got to do too. Same way you said Casey does. He knows that third round was the killer. So I anticipate him bringing 3 of those rather than just 1 this week.
Can I get 3 of those? Can I make 3 of those in 2 weeks? I don't think think you could just put those in the oven.
I'm sure I've witnessed Prep sit there and put a round together within 3 hours and it be all bombs. So I'm 100% sure 2 weeks is more than enough time for him.
Here's the 100,000 likes right here.
Hey, he might be 100,000 nigga. We gonna find out.
Here's the 100,000 likes.
I mean, are we? Speaking of people that's in the tournament, are we disregarding with the KCJ versus Swan battle?
That's
we're talking about. You know what I mean? Her battle with Twerk. Oh, she didn't do good, but she battled Swamp.
Why are we
and she did
minusing her
good.
capabilities?
I'm not minusing.
I'm
adding to her portfolio.
I'm just saying in general.
And that right there, I think that's where she got to go with it. I feel like she was more angle heavy versus Swamp. And even though it's a 230 hard cutoff, I feel like if she gets a little angle in, she got a better chance than trying to go punch for punch with her.
She was just overly more aggressive against Swamp than she was with Twerk, period. You know what I mean? Like me, and like, again, analyzing these battles and stuff like that, she felt like she could beat Swamp.
Yeah.
And you've seen that from point A to point Z.
So you're saying because she feels like she could beat Prep, she'll be more comfortable moving around,
you get what I'm saying? Now,
kicking doors in like
right, with Twerk, if you watch Casey with Twerk,
bring it together.
She didn't like shake the ice off her until like going into until she realized Twerk couldn't win, that's when she started feeling more comfortable. If you know what I mean, if I kick in the door comfortable, it's another story now. You don't got time, you took 2 rounds off against Swave. 2.
Did he take 2 rounds off? I thought his first was good.
He take 2 rounds.
You could debate the first.
The reason I say you take 2 rounds off because if the quality of your material is not at the level that it needs to be at all times in a tournament like this, then you're taking that round off. So again,
I say he had the wrong game plan in the second. I think that's what it was. First round was solid. It wasn't 100K. In the third round, that's where he needed to be. So again, if he brings that, all 3. What you saying is hard to do?
I don't think it's one of these places that you could come with one, you know what I mean? Like, you know the typical battle rap, I come in with 2 rounds and then my third is gonna be blow the room. This is not that type of place.
Okay.
If you don't got 3 of them, good night.
All right. We can move on though. We spent a lot of time on Casey and Prep.
Right.
Let's move to Drugz and Nitty. Drugz Nitty, you want to start it? Should I start it?
Yo, I feel like it's 100 crate drugs in this joint. I feel like he's figured everything, unlocked everything necessary for him to flourish in this situation. I feel like Nitty knows what I've been saying. His first round is starting to fight with his third round because he dropped so many haymakers. And if another person said it, it would be, oh my God, but it's Nitty. We expect it from him. You know what I mean? So by the time we get to the third round, it starts to kind of feel repetitive, whereas Drugz, he turned into angle drugs and slapping the floor. You got the explosiveness to him and all that. I got Drugz 2-1. You know what I mean? But
Did that
big
change
respect
on
to
the walk from the coffee bar to here?
What?
No, I think he always had drugs.
Hey, man, listen.
No, you didn't.
said
You
he
said
always had drugs.
DMV, you right.
You already know. I'm
That's
going with us anyway.
You talking about me? You talking about
I
me?
just gotta make it make sense. That's all.
I had Nitty.
Get the
It's the
fuck
shirts.
out.
Okay, I like that. I had Nitty, you know, for this battle. Nitty beat Drugz the first time.
Right.
I will say for Drugz, he had a more respect factor for him. It wasn't 100K on the line, but people were acting like Nitty don't got a chip on his shoulder too. Right. You know what I mean? He won, but he got backlash in winning.
Right.
Are we forgetting the Serious Jones
scary-
battle?
that's a scary
That's
talent.
crazy. That's crazy to hear.
It's a scary talent to have.
Y'all mad at me because I won, like, and I got to deal with y'all, you know, coming at me in the comment section all type crazy.
You know what it is? Like, Rum Nitty has a super special power. You know what I mean? And he's a puncher. You know what I mean? So his rounds consist of punches, 10, 20, 15 punches at a time. But those punches are so elite that is it not hurting him because you can't really appreciate, you know what I mean? You take somebody
Appreciate
else.
and catch.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if you drop 2 or 3 of those punches in any other battle rapper's round, they got punch of the year.
Yeah.
He's putting 3, 4 punches of the year into one round, and it's just totally diluting.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What it'd be if it was a little bit of angle, a little bit of performance, then a punch. You know what I mean? Like that. And I think that the people aren't like, how do you criticize somebody for winning? You know what I mean? They did that twice though. Again, like, you know what I mean, with the Tory situation and it was a lot of criticizing the winner instead of like, all right, cool, next round, what do you got to do better? You know what I mean?
Now, let me ask you this. Now, a lot of people that felt
I got Nitty.
Okay. A lot of people that felt serious won. Their main gripe with Nitty was in the third round, I don't know what he's talking about. Should he simplify what he's saying? Should he make it more?
Nah,
He's an alien.
I think
this is a
alien.
fan vote. This is a judge. Like, you got to capture everybody. Now, it's not just I say this shit.
That's
people
like-
watch it back 2 times. We catch you. We
That's
good.
like telling LaMelo Ball to stop passing. It's his thing.
It's like basketball.
It's like basketball. Like,
It's
why
like
would you
basketball.
can't tell somebody to stop if Steph, you know, like you just made 7 out of 10 threes. Don't shoot no threes this half.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
But if it's like basketball, is that a 3-pointer though? What he's doing, is that a 3-pointer?
He's an alien.
Is that a good pass in the third? Like, that's what we doing.
Well, as far as the way he punches, yes,
like
like
basketball.
he would be considered, yes, like what he does is a talent in itself. Like if this was sports, he would be a athletic dunker or a shooter
dunk.
or
I
a
think
dribbler.
it's a dunk right
Exactly,
there.
you know what I mean?
Spiking that joint, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like are we telling him to pipe it down, like to get less aggressive because
Not less aggressive. But,
Not less
you know, the
aggressive,
source
but-
material. I mean, I'm just saying. For me, it's fine. I had him. So, but for a lot of people that's watching, it's 100K on the line. It's
Right.
on the spot. What do you do?
I just don't think this is American Idol. Like, I don't think this is like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not Simon, you're not Fantasia. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not a judge, by the way.
You know what I mean?
Battle
So
rappers in the building. I'm not a judge. Don't pull up on me. At the situations, a lot of last week, 2 weeks ago, is Black. Why you know I won? I'm not the judge though.
so if, you know,
I'm not the judge though.
if walking into a battle, you know what I mean? And again, these judges are these judges. You know what I mean? We didn't pick the judges. We're not the judges. You know what I mean? So we can say what the fuck we want.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So would a judge coming into these battles saying something like, oh, I'm looking to see something different? I don't think this is the spot for that.
Okay.
I don't think this is the spot where you like put a battler in a you know what I mean? Like in a situation where it's like, I gotta do something different right now. I could do what I do at the highest level of how I do it. You know what I mean? If Nitty come here with some ridiculous punches, but why are we waiting for a tournament of this magnitude to, you know what I mean? To,
Switch up your game.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
or even, you know what I mean, hone in on somebody saying, oh yeah, he punches too much or he's too much of a performer. Like right now, no, be the best you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Real
What you
fast.
comfortable with, that makes sense.
We should have got 30 minutes up here, but I know y'all want to see the show. Everybody share the broadcast right now. Share the broadcast. We about to get in a situation. The battles very soon. Very soon. The tension is in the air. We see a majority of the battle rappers. It's very tense. Y'all see the
Silent
Snoop.
in here.
They let Snoop Dogg in here before the event started. Let's be honest.
Ain't no air blowing in here, no nothing, man. This about to get spicy.
But real fast. Swamping Geechi real fast.
Closest battle of the night.
Yeah. I got that for battle of the night.
Battle of the night. You got
sure.
winning though. You got winning.
Geechi. I mean, it's just, I haven't won against Geechi since he battled JC, man. In the predictions, I'm not
Okay.
gonna predict against somebody who is consistent like that.
Okay. Are we gonna leave it there? Let's get into it.
The URLTV app. It's not $50, $35, or even $20. Just $7.99 gives you a front row seat to view some of the culture's most exciting events of the year, as well as other action-packed URL events like Murder Mook versus Tay-Rock, Kings versus Queens, Summer Madness 10, Dome, Born Legacy, and much, much more. Download the URLTV app for iOS or Android for your phone, or heighten your viewing experience by watching it on your TV, on Xbox, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, and Samsung Smart TVs. Whether on your phone or the theater in your home, the URLTV app has got you covered. Battle rap lives here. Don't get left behind. URL, the worldwide leaders of MC battle culture. You can't copy respect.
We was friends, we was real cool. Then you went and made an L move. Yeah, you plotted to try to fuck my nigga.
I'll be locked in.
My pen game strong.
I'm coming in winning every single round. You in trouble now.
The devil home is extra lit, so his horns on a bitch, Maleficent. I'm catching it, etching it, sketching it, stretching it. I'll pour a little gas up on the bed, and then I'm revving it.
I'm making a block high.
I ain't the nigga to get live with.
$100K, man, on the line. I got to go get that.
Whatever it takes to get the job done, that's what's gonna be done.
I spar with the killers. Smack knew when the tournament started, prep would be a problem for all of you niggas.
Nobody in this tournament can rap better than me.
Got some of the top male and female battlers in the world. You can't count nobody out. Anybody can win.
Yeah, what's poppin'? It's your boy, y'all already know, man. Here with my man, D out of Henny Man, J Black.
Yes, sir.
You already know, man, it's the UM3 round 2. What's up, fellas? How we feeling, man?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Again, I smack, and we keep saying somebody lied to you. People lied to you, bro.
Yep.
4 people going home, we're gonna find out today for $100K.
Yep.
You're gonna see you kicking cameras over and shit like